Good morning, 970 bass fishermen and women. Today I'm out here at Pirate Lake again. Decided to revisit. Haven't been out here for a while. I know there's big fish in here with the transition to fall. I know they're just gonna get bigger. Today I kind of just wanted to go back to some of my go-to baits from when I first started this channel and first started fishing, and kind of go over how I fish them and what they are. So first of them, the first one is always, it's my Texas rig. Just anything on the Texas rig really. I caught a lot of fish on the watermelon cream Senko, watermelon red flake Senko, the Havoc rocket craw Texas rigged. Just a lot of Texas rig fish, more for pinpointing a certain spot and just pitching it in there where I wanted it to be. Today I have the D-Bomb by Missile Baits on there right now with a 16th ounce tungsten. I don't like very heavy weights, because I like my rate of fall to be slower, so I have more time in that reaction strike zone, if you know what I mean. My next one I caught a lot of fish on when I was starting out as an angler was the jig. This is just a jig I made at Pepper Custom Baits. It's a peanut butter and jelly color with the Havoc rocket craw as a trailer on the back of it. And that has caught me a lot of fish too in the past when I was starting out fishing with my dad when I was young, small, a young angler. Jigs were always go-to. My grandpa always preached Senkos, and I like Senkos too. So I got the Texas rig and the jig, guys. We're gonna see what we can make happen. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning right now. I slept in a little bit, but we're gonna see if we can pick off any of these fish. Also on this rod, this is 20 pound. It's got 15-pound mono backing, 20-pound braid, and 15-pound fluorocarbon leader, tied with the what is it? FG knot. The FG knot. So if you want to learn how to tie it, I might do a video. There's plenty of really informational videos on YouTube about it though, so just search the FG knot. One of the world's strongest knots, and I really like it. I've had problems tying it wrong in the past, so I'd recommend watching some of the other videos, because you can tie it wrong and it can come apart pretty easily. So yeah, guys, without talking too much, rambling too much, let's go get to fishing and see if we can't catch anything on my old go-to baits. Also, the jig is really a good thing to start to be using right now as it starts to go into fall. That, and then when it gets really cold, we're going to start using a lot more hard baits, crank baits, jerk baits, things like that. But let's go see if we can't pick any off before the sun gets any higher and it gets any hotter. So I hope you guys enjoy, and stay tuned for this episode of 970 Bass Fishing. This looks like a good spot to start. Right down in here. We're going to start with the old Texas rig, guys. And I'm just going to be casting it close to all this structure over here. And just give it bump, bump, let it sink. Bump, bump, let it sink. See if we can't find any of these fish hiding out under these logs. With this bait, guys, it makes really good action underwater. I don't know if you can see that, but you can bounce it, hop it, swim it, flick it, jump it, skip it. You know what I mean. It's a pretty versatile bait. That's why I like it so much. I really like this bait a lot. The D-bomb. There's that knot, guys. That's the FG knot. Super small, compact. Around, there used to be a tire over here that provided for some real good cover too. And the reason I'm throwing this Texas rig right now, guys, is because it's kind of I got it rigged up as a pretty sleek bait, so all these grass and these weeds you're seeing, I'm not coming up with any of them. With the jig I have on, it's a finesse casting jig, but it's got a big head, so it lands with the hook point straight up. And I would just be pulling grass after grass after grass. But see here, I'm getting absolutely no grass on this bait, so just things to think of. Unless I had like a swim jig on or something that I was prepared to go through the grass with. Just, I like to have two kind of options on hand. I'm trying to work through the weeds there, see if there's anything inside of there. Might be waiting to ambush something. You just never know, guys. You just never know. Alright guys, I'm going to toss around these Senko. Alright, let's toss around the Senko for a bit. There we go, guys. There's a fish. Yeah, there we go. There's a largemouth bass right there, fellas. Beautiful. Finally, on that Texas rigged watermelon cream Senko. Look at that fish, guys. That's close to 2 pounds right there. Alright guys, here we go. Watermelon cream Texas rig Senko. Beautiful fish. See you later, buddy. Yes. We got one, fellas. We got one. Let's see if we can't get another one in a little bit of time that I do have left. Alright, what's up guys? The day has ended here. I have to go home, do some stuff we have a baby shower tonight and things like that. So kind of want to go over what I was using. My Texas rig is kind of different from a lot of people's because I don't use the standard worm hook when I Texas rig, because then I can switch my baits a lot more to more creature baits that are bigger. I use a 3 or 4 extra wide gap hook, an EWG. You can use whatever brand you like. This is a Mustad EWG hook, and I use a 1/16 ounce slip sinker. Like I said, I like my rate of fall to be a little slower, but a lot faster than weightless because I'm not really a patient fisherman. The standard hook most people use, that you can use too. The EWG is just more of a confidence thing for me. It gives me more confidence. I feel like I can hook a lot more fish that way, and I don't have to retie into the worm hook. This is what most use, is the standard 3/0, 4/0 worm hook, offset worm hook. So you can rig those baits nice and straight, but that's about it. I don't have the Senko with me, but it's a watermelon cream Yamamoto Senko. You don't have to use Yamamoto. You can use Yum. Yum makes a real nice watermelon cream, or watermelon red flake, whatever color Senko you want to use, whatever creature bait you want to use. I mean, you can Texas rig just about any bait out there. But that's kind of what I did today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't yet, smash that subscribe button for me, hit that like button, leave a comment down below. And thanks for watching this episode of 970 Bass Fishing. Peace.